Revolutionary greetings and Hotep, and welcome to Return to Your Royalty Warriors Mint Builder presentation. My name is Kwame Benter, and I'd like to thank everybody for attending this presentation on this Monday. We do this presentation every Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to share information to help empower people with the information to get free from this current debt-based monetary system that's designed to keep the masses of the people working from paycheck to paycheck until they can't work anymore. Um, if you're not interested in freedom, then this presentation may not be for you. Uh, but we have a very simple plan that has thousands of years of proof. And what we will do is show you how to protect your savings from confiscation through inflation and how you can outpace inflation simply by acquiring assets that do not require you to maintain, pay yearly taxes on, uh, find people to use it or anything like that. Um, what we're going to do is show you how to acquire these things at wholesale prices through your membership with Mint Builders. And these assets are physical gold and silver and other precious metals. But we have much more than that to offer you with Mint Builders, because we also offer you an opportunity to have your own precious metal business for your membership at no additional cost. So Return to Your Royalty Warriors is basically an acronym. Ra is the sun that maintains the life we have here on this planet. And Warriors stands for winning at receiving residual income over receiving salaries. And when we say return to your royalty, we basically are saying that if you haven't already, to sankofa back the knowledge of self and love of self, so you can become that good servant leader that the world needs so many more of these days, because there's a lot going on out here on this planet. And this is what we need. We need people, we need people who want to help other people get free. So Warrior's first instruction is to return order and balance. When we say return order and balance, we mean to return that order and balance to the most important place, and that is your home. Okay. And like I said, this is a Mint Builder presentation. What we're going to do is show you how to stack precious metals, real money. Okay. And we're going to show you the difference between real money and fake money, and spend less, because our economy is in irreversible trouble. Are you prepared? Because our currency is on its way to zero. We're going to show you that it's going to happen. It may not happen in your lifetime, but it is going to happen. So what can you do to protect yourself? One thing that you can do is learn the difference between currency and money, because they are two different things. Your financial wellness is our mission here in this presentation. What we want to do is show you how to grow your wealth, help reduce anxiety so that you can enjoy life and live your dream freedom lifestyle. So there are many reasons why this is timely. This is only a few. Global uncertainty all but dictates the necessity for a stable store of value. Inflation is winning. It's real. It's robbing us of our labor. A lot of people, that might go right over their heads, because I have asked people in the past, how are you protecting your labor? And globally, housing and grocery prices, they're not sustainable. And companies are laying off people in droves. AI, artificial intelligence, will replace a lot more workers faster than we know, and the days of finding a job with benefits that one can retire from are gone. Central banks are printing cash at unprecedented rates, and paper currency is all but gone digital already. We have BRICS. We're going to show you a little video and a short to help give you some idea what BRICS is all about. Then we have FedNow, something that the United States government is working on. And many people use their cell phone to make purchases now, or a plastic card. Then we have the central bank's digital currency that many central banks are working on, which is programmable digital cash, where they can basically control what you spend, where you spend, and how much you spend. And then the lasting effects of COVID, the supply chains and inflations are still handcuffed in the global markets. And these are not opinions, these are facts everywhere on our planet. Short video, about 1 minute, because this presentation is about building that wealth, that generational wealth, if you want to leave that legacy.
You see, the average black family passes on, listen to this, $0 to the next generation. Yep, I said zero. That means when somebody dies, the family gets nothing. No wonder we cry so much at funerals. We're grieving twice, grieving over losing a loved one and grieving that they didn't leave us anything. You see, other ethnic groups leave wills, but we leave bills. Well, what does Proverbs 13:22 say? A good person leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That means our money should impact at least 3 generations. It should impact ours, our children's, and our grandchildren's. So we have to start building generational wealth.
You heard that, right? So this is a little video. I'm going to explain to you a little bit about BRICS. They have announced a financial system similar to SWIFT. So what's next?
Gone are the days when BRICS had to secretly carry out its plan of de-dollarization and launching a new currency and a financial system. Until now, BRICS never confessed to developing a financial system that will replace SWIFT. However, secrecy is no longer the plan of action. BRICS and its members have now openly announced that they are launching a financial system similar to SWIFT, a Western-controlled banking system. Russia is leading BRICS in this plan, and believe us, the fall of the United States dollar is nearer than we think. That's because things have become official now, and BRICS has revealed how it will be doing that and destroying the USD forever. So, how will this new BRICS financial system look like, and how will it impact the West, and especially major sectors in the United States and the economy? Well, if you have been hearing about the BRICS financial system until now, then watch this video to get the final update on what has finally happened, which will change the fate of the West and the United States forever. Let's get started. Recently, we have got the news that the BRICS alliance is working on its own financial messaging system to bypass the Western-dominated SWIFT system, and this will transform global trade completely. However, most people don't know why bypassing or replacing SWIFT is a goal at all. Well, SWIFT is short for the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication and is a massive network that helps banks around the globe exchange information about financial transactions securely and reliably. In essence, it functions as a communication system for banks. When one bank wants to send money to another, it uses SWIFT to send a detailed message about the transaction. Actually, this message is money because when banks send money, they actually don't make a physical transfer. They know they can trust the SWIFT message and can get money whenever they want using the same message. Each bank and financial institution in the SWIFT network has a unique identifier known as a SWIFT code or bank identifier code. This system ensures that the funds reach the correct destination. The messages transmitted through SWIFT are highly secure, making it nearly impossible for unauthorized individuals to intercept or tamper with them. The Western world, particularly the United States and Europe, holds significant sway over the financial system largely because of their control over SWIFT. The main offices and key decision-makers of SWIFT are based in Western countries, which grants them substantial influence over how SWIFT operates. Not only that, but SWIFT uses USD as its currency, giving all power to the United States. This power comes from the fact that if the United States wants, it can freeze the assets of any person, company, bank, or even entire country. That's what it did with Russia, besides imposing sanctions. By cutting off certain countries from the SWIFT network, the West can effectively isolate those nations financially. So, before the West does so with BRICS and uses it as a leverage, BRICS has decided to do it by itself. BRICS' new system, designed to mirror SWIFT, will provide BRICS with significant leverage in cross-border transactions. Currently, SWIFT dominates these transactions, but BRICS plans to operate without relying on the US dollar. Russia has highlighted that this move will create a new economic reality for BRICS countries, enabling them to use local currencies for trade and reduce their dependence on the dollar. Alexander Babakov, deputy chairman of the Russian State Duma, mentioned that BRICS' financial agenda is centered around establishing a system tailored for the alliance's countries. This system will be anchored by state-owned banks capable of clearing settlements between BRICS nations and managing the associated banking roles. In other words, they will not be dependent on SWIFT. And India is not coming slow on this as well. Here's a reminder to please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Africa's geopolitics, economy, and changing landscape. Let's continue now. Despite being a United States ally, India is a BRICS member and wants a new financial system desperately. That's because it's the world's biggest democracy and is the world's most populated country. Relying on a financial system created by the West makes India dependent. India fears that geopolitical changes might bring sanctions, limiting what India really wants to do. Even there are chances the reason why India is in a US-led camp is to avoid sanctions and suspicions. However, once an independent financial system is in place, India might decide to move away from the US. Therefore, the quest to get an independent financial system that uses local currencies becomes an inevitable choice. Naren Roy, the director of the Indian Institute of Science, has expressed strong support for this initiative, highlighting the desire for a payment mechanism that operates independently of the US dollar. According to Roy, the proposed payment system has the potential to challenge the dollar's dominance in global transactions. By establishing a system that does not rely on the US dollar, the BRICS alliance hopes to create a more balanced and diverse global financial landscape. This move is part of a larger trend among developing nations aiming to enhance their economic independence and mitigate the influence of US monetary policy on their economies. The primary goal of this initiative is to offer BRICS countries and other developing nations an alternative method for international trade. The new system would allow transactions to be settled in local currencies or a new jointly agreed upon currency. This could strengthen their economies and promote greater financial stability by reducing their vulnerability to fluctuations in the US dollar. Roy also pointed out that the enthusiasm for a new payment system extends beyond India. Many developing countries are looking forward to this initiative with optimism. The goal is to create a robust and functional payment mechanism that aligns with the trade preferences and economic conditions of all participating countries. The intention is to develop a system that facilitates smooth and efficient transactions without becoming a source of contention or operational issues. But how will the West, the United States, and those countries holding USD will be impacted? If BRICS launches its new financial system, which can happen within a few weeks, the USD will be destroyed. Technically, it means that the USD will become worthless at one point. That's because today, the world runs on the USD. It's used in trade and countries' reserves are mainly in dollars, reaching a total of $12 trillion. China alone has a foreign reserves of $3.59 trillion. Not only that, but BRICS collectively has an economy of $28.5 trillion, accounting for 42% of the world's crude oil production. What happens if everyone knows that there is no future for the USD? This will start when China, Russia, and other BRICS members start dumping their USD reserves. In turn, they will buy their local currencies. Hence, the supply of dollars will increase in the market to a drastic level, causing its value to crash. Because all industries and sectors in the United States and Europe use SWIFT, which means USD, they will be inevitably impacted. Their markets will crash, leaving behind nothing. Only those businesses which kept their liquidity in the form of gold or other assets will manage to survive. But what has been done so far? Well, it turns out that Russia was always carrying out experiments for BRICS. Russia has created its own payment system called the System for Transmitting Financial Messages, SPFS, to rival SWIFT. This initiative began in 2014 after the US barred Russian banks from SWIFT for the first time. By the end of 2020, SPF has had connected with 23 foreign banks, mainly from developing countries and nations with tense relations with the US, but it also includes banks from Germany and Switzerland. As of now, SPF boasts 159 foreign participants in 20 countries. What's more, China has introduced its own payment system, the Cross-Border Interbank Payment System, CIPS. Russia hopes to integrate these systems across the BRICS bloc to create a strong alternative to SWIFT. Discussions are ongoing about how these platforms might work together, but the success of this integration depends on the interest and technical readiness of the involved partners. But as SWIFT has been weaponized and is increasingly used for sanctions by the US and Europe, a new BRICS financial system might be already in place and can be launched sooner than we think. That's because transferring money from bank to bank isn't rocket science. What do you think? Will the West be comfortable with BRICS' new financial system?
So what do you think? You heard what he said. I hope that you paid very close attention to what's really going on. The United States basically shot themselves in the foot when they weaponized the U.S. dollar. Okay, and countries are just getting tired of being bullied around by these sanctions that basically really affect the average worker more than anything else in these countries, in the hope that they will overthrow their government to the behest of the United States banks and Wall Street profiteers, so that a few wealthy individuals can remain in power. So times are changing, okay? So why have precious metals? Well, you heard the man said that the only businesses that will probably survive this is those who held their assets in gold. That's what he said, gold or other assets, right? And so that's why this information is timely, because we can show you how you can get your hand on some real money to protect your family's financial future. Precious metals, they hold tangible value over long periods of time. Thousands of years of proof to back that up, time tested, hedge against inflation, easily explainable. Even children know it's good to have gold and silver, and it's a stable store of value during uncertain times like we have now. And we've had for quite a while. Every fiat currency has gone to zero in value. We're going to show you that during this presentation. And it's the best product to be garage qualified with. So most people dream of becoming wealthy, achieving financial success, and living life on their terms. But the reality is that most people will never, ever realize their dream because they don't know what action to take, or they don't take the right action, and they partake in behavior that doesn't promote success, that ensures them staying broke, working from paycheck to paycheck, running out of the money before the month is over, and working until they can't work anymore, or until the day they die. And hopefully that won't happen to you or myself. But unfortunately, many people think that wealth is about luck, and it's not really about luck. It's really about having the right education. And our school system is not designed to give you the right education to become wealthy. It's designed to teach you how to become a good, obedient worker and work for someone else's dream. We want to show you how you can live your dream freedom lifestyle in this presentation. It's about having the right plan. And we're going to show you a simple plan that you can start immediately. You know, this plan, many people think you need a whole lot of money to get started, but you really don't. But once you get started, you must be consistent. Consistency is the key. Many people will quit, give up, and stop because they don't see immediate, for lack of a better word, returns. This is not about investing. This is about basically saving. There's not any financial advice or anything like that. We're just going to show you what we do and what we do to help other people protect their financial future and grow their wealth. And as simple as paying yourself first. Just make sure it's not made out of paper. And what do I mean by pay yourself first? When you get paid, before you pay that light bill, phone bill, insurance bill, whatever bill, you need to pay yourself first. A portion of everything that you earn should be yours to keep beyond your lifetime. The book The Richest Man in Babylon suggests that you save at least 10% of everything that you earn beyond your lifetime. And that is one reason why we don't pass down that generational wealth, because we are saving paper, and paper can't be saved because of this thing called inflation. It continuously loses its value. I know people say the dollar goes up. The dollar never goes up in value. Think about it. Gas used to be 39 cents a gallon. What is it now? You think it's ever going to be 39 cents a gallon? No. You see what it is that the dollar loses its value, so it takes more dollars to buy the same thing. Prices aren't going up. It's just the dollar continues to lose value. And with BRICS coming along because of the United States sanctions and continuous wars that they use, that currency to fund, it's coming to an end. So what side are you going to be on? And the first step is to have a savings account, but you don't want to save it in the bank. And I was listening to a podcast last night, and the man's trying to tell you to have a year's salary and saved in the bank. No, you don't want to save it in the bank, because they have this thing called the bail-in, okay? For the next financial crisis that this country will have, they can actually confiscate your savings. So you want to have tangible physical assets in your possession, because if you can't hold it, you really don't own it. But unfortunately, many people think they need more income. They need a whole lot of money to get started. And with that mindset, many people will never get started. That's why 60% of people here on this planet, let me say in the United States, not this planet, don't have $1,000 saved after working 10 years on a job, because they never started saving. So you want to start with an emergency fund. Get that emergency fund. Get at least 6 months salary saved in an emergency fund, or get at least $1,000 saved in the emergency fund in assets. Okay, and you can expedite that savings with assets because they appreciate. They don't depreciate like the U.S. dollar. Precious metals are assets. They don't require no maintenance or anything like that. All you do is hold on to them. And the longer you hold on to them, the more valuable they become. Because all paper fiat currency that most mistakenly called money has one destination. That's zero. You can see this graph right here. The purchasing power of the US dollar from 1913 to 1920 has lost 97% of its buying power. If you lost 97% of your power, you'd be on life support or dead. The Federal Reserve was created in 1913. Federal Reserve is not the federal government. Okay, let's understand that it is owned by private individuals. Federal Reserve is a private banking cartel. Okay, and side note, Federal Reserve was created in 1913. World War I started in 1914. Okay, think about it now. In 1933, right, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he confiscated all the gold from U.S. citizens. Ain't that something? How they government can just take your money, and we know what they did. They devalued your cash a few months later. That's right. They gave you, I think, $20 for an ounce of gold back then, and then a few months later, they priced gold at $35 an ounce. Yeah, half of your wealth was taken by the government. This is what they do. And in 1944, Bretton Woods Agreement, the U.S. dollar became the world's reserve currency. All right, 1944, after World War II, the U.S. dollar became the world's reserve currency. But something happened in 1971. Richard Nixon, the President of the United States, he closed the gold window. You could no longer exchange that piece of paper for physical gold anymore. That's right. So now, guess what? The US dollar became a fiat currency. It's not backed by anything tangible. So now the US government can create cash out of thin air. They didn't have to have the gold reserve to back up the dollars that they created. So what happened? Now they can continue to fund the war in Vietnam and every other war that they've been in ever since based on a lie. All right. Let's be straight. The United States goes to war based on a lie. All right. They tell you they're going to spread democracy. No, they're going to war for Wall Street profiteers. Yes, these are the facts. You can do your research if you don't believe me. And so this is what we have. We have continuous wars because of this currency. And so that's why BRICS has come along, because sanctions is economic war. All right. You don't have to shoot a missile or drop a bomb or starve people, that's basically what sanctions do. They're designed to starve the people of the country that the US dollar is sanctioned. So this is another graph about the US dollar purchasing power and the currency in circulation from January 1971 to June 2018. The US money supply increased 32.3 times, which was accompanied by 84.1% drop in the purchasing power of the dollar. So price inflation is a direct consequence of the increased money supply. You see that red line going up? You see the money supply from 1971 to 2018. You see how quickly it rose? And that's because now they can curate it out of thin air. Don't have to have that gold, which is real money. And the dollar's value is rapidly decreasing and is going to decrease quicker and quicker and quicker. Unfortunately, I hate to come with this bad news, but these are the facts. Little known facts is that banks are trading their currency for silver and gold. Central banks own 25% of all the gold, 1.15 billion ounces. They're trading their currency for silver and gold. So why are they moving heavily into precious metals? Because the world fiat currency is changing. The video said the companies that's going to survive is the ones that held their assets in gold. Well, that's what the banks are doing. They're acquiring gold because they know what's happening. Chase owns 675 million ounces of silver, because silver is a very undervalued asset. So here at Mint Builder, we have precious metal assets that come in two distinct forms. We have more than just precious metals, and we're going to show you that as we go through this presentation. Okay, we have bullion, and then we have numismatics. Bullion is crisis protection. It has lower premiums than numismatics, and it has outperformed cash savings. Facts. Okay. This is how you can outpace inflation by simply exchanging that depreciating currency for real money, gold or silver. Then we have numismatics. They're priced a little bit above bullion price. They're not dependent upon the market, and they're sonically preserved. It's like getting a piece of rare art because these coins are not circulated. They're preserved. And so the value will increase, not dependent upon the market, but increase on their rarity. Here's an example of one Thor numismatics, 2018. 1 ounce of silver was selling for $45 for his members. By 2022, was selling for 175. That's a 95% value increase per year. So there is a secret to almost instant wealth gains. And that's what Mint Builders is here to show you. These are some more of our products that we have. We also have a 120 serving package of long-term emergency food supply. So are you going to be prepared for this new world that's coming? Then we have infinite banking. This is a whole life insurance policy where you can become your own bank and borrow from yourself at better rates than your bank can give you. This is a way to get free from the debt-based monetary system. They supply free storage for our members, and also we have My Mint Wallet access. This is digital gold in physical form. This short video presentation will explain a little bit more in detail about this amazing product called My Mint Wallet.
Physical gold meets digital benefits. Mint Builder has taken physical gold ownership into the future with My Mint Wallet. This is the most cost-effective and secure way to own gold and silver. This proprietary product provides you with gold and silver access previously dominated by large institutions and banks. You now have direct access to instantly buy, sell, or transfer your precious metals through My Mint Wallet. Unlike ETFs, exchange-traded funds, you will enjoy 100% ownership of pure, physical gold and silver that is securely stored in segregated and insured vaults with our partner IDS of Texas. The benefits of My Mint Wallet are extensive and impressive. Your benefits include extremely low premiums, especially for wholesale members, digital tracking to the 100th of an ounce of gold and 1 ounce of silver in real time, 100% direct ownership of pure physical gold and silver, secure vault storage at no additional cost, fully insured accounts, the ability to quickly sell in real time and have your funds transferred directly to your bank, or use your funds to purchase silver and gold from your shop to have physically delivered assets, daily audits to continually ensure each account is properly funded, seeing the value of your precious metals holdings in real time all the time. You can even transfer precious metals from your wallet to another member's wallet. 100% of your precious metals purchase is deposited on account as physical gold and silver in the highly secure IDS of Texas vaults. You have complete ownership over your gold and silver holdings, and with the click of a button, can sell at the current market price, have the funds placed into your wallet, and use these funds right away to pick the items you would like to take physical delivery of. This allows you to have the flexibility to choose from many different options for physical product delivery. You also have the option to simply have funds deposited directly into your bank account. We even provide you with the ability to transfer gold and silver to another member. Your My Mint Wallet is the best way to own the most amount of gold and silver for the lowest cost, while keeping your metals safe from confiscation and robbery, in turn giving you absolute control and flexibility with your wealth. Owning precious metals has never been so easy and at such low premiums. Be sure to get started with My Mint Wallet and start building your mint today.
So this is what My Mint Wallet would look like in your account. It takes in real time the value of the current market price of silver and gold. It'll actually show you what you spent and how valuable it had, and how the value had increased over time as you hold it in your My Mint Wallet. And like the video said, at the click of a mouse, you can buy, sell, or transfer your gold or silver. So you can set up a monthly auto savings account with Mint Builder. You can set it and forget it. These are some of the products that you can monthly have shipped to your home, or you could have My Mint Wallet digitally stored. And we also have free vault storage for physical precious metals also. And we also have wearable wealth, like necklaces and watches and rings and earrings and so forth. So it's a whole lot that comes with your membership, where it gives you access to these products at wholesale prices. And your subscription also has a deeper impact. It helps feed children. Feed My Starving Children is a company that Mint Builder has partnered with. 91% of all the revenue goes directly to feeding children in need worldwide. We have My Mint Wallet's knowledge base, where you can get the proper information and education to help grow your wealth, protect your wealth, and if you want to, start your own home-based business. And these are the membership prices. Wholesale membership price, $25 if you pay annually. That would be $25 a month if you bill annually, which is about $300. And then you can Bill monthly at only $39 a month. You get 50% off asset premiums, 50% off shop premiums, free metal storage in Delaware. You'll feed a child, precious metal knowledge base, the information that you need that the school system didn't give you. Open vault market seller access where you can sell your precious metals to other members in Mint Builder. Wholesale access to my Mint Wallet, free wealth planning app, and discounts. That's right, discounts on travel and attractions, hotels, rental cars, theme parks, and so forth and so on. So you get a whole lot for your membership with Mint Builders. So we have two distinct people here at Mint Builders. We have wholesale customers. They purchase a wholesale membership. They purchase precious metals. They're not sales associates. Then we have sales associates. They sell wholesale memberships. They sell precious metals, and they also help build a sales organization that does the same. And what do? We help educate people on why they should be saving precious metals and not currency. There's a difference between currency and money. Money must be a store of value. Currency is not a store of value, so it's not real money. So Mint Builders doesn't stop with just accumulating real assets. Like I told you earlier, you can also have your own home-based business at no additional cost. Because we understand that many people look for more income. So where are you at in your life? This is a diagram created by Robert Kiyosaki called the cash flow quadrant. These are 4 stream ways that you can make income. And most people make income on the left side of the quadrant, okay? They have a job. They trade their time for money, which gives you no leverage. And that's why so many people have to work until they can't work anymore. They never get on the right side. They never get that leverage, okay? And then people want to become self-employed, okay? But if it still requires you to be there to make money, then you still don't have a leverage. You basically have, now you own the job, okay? But some people decide they want to get on the other side of the quadrant. They need a business, you know. One business is like you can start a business, you can spend millions of dollars and acquire a franchise, a chicken place or sub place or something like that, and have people work for you, or you can have people work with you. Or you can go the route that we go with a network marketing business. It doesn't cost you thousands of dollars to get started. It doesn't require a whole bunch of inventory. Actually, it requires no inventory because the way things are these days, network marketing, the customer goes online, makes their order, and it's shipped directly to them from the warehouse, wherever the product may be. So our product is money. It's real money. It's physical gold and silver and copper and palladium and wearable wealth and so many other things, okay? And so now you have the leverage, okay? You can make money that's not dependent upon your presence on the right side of the cash flow quadrant. This is passive residual income. This is a road to freedom, all right? Now, once you establish that, then you want to learn how to put that cash that you accumulate to work. We're not talking about investing on this presentation, but this is something that I highly encourage people to learn more about, how to invest their cash also. We're trying to show you how to save right here and start a business, not invest, okay? So these are some of the things that you get also with your membership. You get your own shop where people can log in, make a purchase. You can see some watches in this diagram. Like I said, we have a whole lot more than we have time to show you on this presentation. We also have provided you with all the software you need to track what's going on within your business. All this comes with your membership. We have QR codes, we have banners, we have websites, we have training videos for you. All right, we have a free silver lead capture page where a person takes a small survey and the system will automatically start sending them emails to educate them on why they should be saving precious metals. The company processes all the payment. You don't have to worry about collecting money or sending money. And they do all the shipping. Like I said, you don't have to have any inventory, no employees. It's just you and others that work along with you in this business. And then the income is unlimited. That's what I said. It's unlimited. Your job will never tell you that your income is unlimited. You only get a certain amount with that, because here at Mint Bills, we have 13 streams of income. And we have a video that can show you that presentation or the many ways that you can start earning another stream of income from the comfort and safety of your home/your phone, anywhere. But all you need is an internet connection and a smartphone, and you can do this business if you choose to. Henry Ford said as well that the people of the nation do not understand our banking and monetary system, for if they did, I believe there would be a revolution before tomorrow morning. And many people, this information I shared, do not know anything about it. And if they do, they're still not doing anything about it. So if you don't have any residual income or passive income, or at least a plan for residual income, you're living a very risky life. So there's no security in a job. There's no security in a job, even a high-paying one. So be smart and don't rely on just one source of income. And Marcus Garvey said that the only protection against injustice in man is power. That's physical, that's financial, and that's scientific. From the book, The Philosophy and Opinions, Volume 1, page 5. So if you're ready to get started, get back with the person that shared this information with you. If you watch this later on, not in real time, you see this on another platform, if you see some value in this information, do us a favor and subscribe to our channel and like this video and pass it along to help other people prepare for what's coming, for what's happening. So until next time, stay safe, peace, power, and love. Yeah, cool.